there are 100 hotels and villas for tourists in Ayia Napa. Out of this number we selected 15 hotels, which are the best in our opinion.
We are convinced that a great holiday must include an excellent beach, delicious food, a beautiful hotel area, an interesting evening entertainment and good sleep.
And of course, all this at a fair price. So, let's see what Ayia Napa, the resort of Cyprus, offers us. Number 50, Pavlo Napa Beach Hotel. It is located at the picturesque sandy bay, protected from the waves. It's a plus.
Unfortunately, the evening entertainment is either below average or totally non-existent. It's a minus.
However, the food is tasty and varied enough for the price and for the 4-star level. This is a plus.
In my view, the hotel is a bit outdated, all furniture is old. The rooms need renovation. That is not good.
For the previous 2 years, there was a very noisy construction of the Christabelle Beach Hotel nearby. Fortunately, it is now completed.
The hotel has a second building located closer to the road. It is noisier there due to the passing cars and ventilation equipment nearby. That is not good. We would recommend staying in the main building.
The booking rating is 7.9. Good.
All in all, the Pavlo Napa Beach Hotel is an outdated 4-star hotel at a reasonable price and with basic food.
But it is located on the shore of a beautiful sandy bay.
Number 14, Limonaki Beach Hotel. It is located in the center of the city, but it isn't noisy because the rooms don't face the bar street. It's a plus.
On the other hand, it may be crowded due to the other restaurants and the central beach. That's not good. The beach is better if you go a bit farther from the hotel.
The restaurant offers good food, especially varied and tasty dishes for dinner. It's a plus.
The pool could be bigger given the amount of people staying in the hotel. It's a minus.
However, the rooms are large with modern equipment and good cleaning service. Very good.
Unfortunately, the hotel doesn't have any entertainment at all. You should go to the bar street. Let it be a minus.
Nonetheless, the rating on the booking website is 9.1. Superb!
In our opinion, the hotel is worth the money. It is more suitable for those who like outdoor activities. If you are looking for privacy, then more remote hotels with a large green areas will suit you better. Number 13, Asterias Beach Hotel. Perhaps the most important advantage of this hotel is the brilliant Makronisos beach. White sand and crystal clear blue water will relax you completely. It's great.
However, some guests are not satisfied with the quality of service and furniture. That is not good.
Still, the hotel offers tasty dishes worthy of 4 stars. It's a plus. But the food is not so varied to buy all-inclusive, in our opinion.
Mind you, some rooms and areas of the hotel aren't renovated. This is a minus.
But most of the rooms are renovated. the hotel offers some basic entertainment for adults and children. It's a plus.
Quite often in the summertime there are very loud discos on the beach until midnight. So, you either have to wait for silence or go to the disco.
The booking rating is 8.3. Very good.
In our opinion, the main advantage of the hotel is a really amazing beach, but the quality of the service seems to be slightly below the level of 4 stars.
However, the price is not so high as in the other 4-star hotels.
Number 12. Melissi Beach Hotel. It is a good 4-star hotel, but there are nuances.
The territory of the hotel is small, and the entertainment for adults is poor. It's a minus.
But the large pool and great beach is a plus. Also, the price corresponds to the level and location of the hotel. It's good.
However, the food is basic and not varied. It's a minus.
There are good rooms in the main building and there is some entertainment for children. It's a plus.
But the studio rooms and apartments in the other building are in poor condition and overpriced. It's a minus.
The booking rating is 8.4. Very good.
In our view, the hotel is a bit overrated. If you add another 20% of the price, it is better checking into the neighboring 5-star Alion Beach Hotel with better food and a higher standard of comfort. But in any case, the Melissi Beach Hotel is a good 4-star hotel. Number 11. So Nice Club Resort. It is a small quiet hotel with big nice pool. It's a plus.
However, the hotel is no longer part of the Atlantica hotel chain and the quality became a bit worse. It's a minus.
The hotel is located on the shore of the wonderful Landa Beach. It's great.
The hotel shares the territory with the neighboring So White Club Resort, which got much worse after leaving the Atlantica chain too. That's not good.
Nevertheless, the hotel still offers large rooms and good service. It's a plus.
However, there might be some confusion with accommodation. A couple of cases are known, when people were checked into the wrong worse rooms. It's a minus. The booking rating is 8.7. It's very good.
All in all, in our view, So Nice Club Resort is a wonderful hotel at the Magic Beach. Just make sure you book So Nice Club and not the neighboring So White Club.
Also, check please, the latest guest reviews on TripAdvisor and booking websites, as quality may have changed. Have a good holiday!
Number 10. Nissiblu Beach Resort.
It is a new modern 5-star hotel. That is good.
Unfortunately, the hotel does not have a green garden, which always creates additional comfort and a relaxing atmosphere. And there is no private beach either. You should walk 5 minutes to the sea.
However, the restaurant serves varied breakfasts and tasty dinners. It's a plus.
Mind you, the building has a shape that can amplify the noise coming from the restaurant and the rooms opposite. Let it be a small minus.
Nevertheless, the nearest beach is Nissi with white sand and crystal clear water. It's great.
But there are no fascinating shows in the evenings, for the entertainment is very poor.
However, the booking rating of the hotel is 9.0. Superb.
In our opinion, the lack of a green area, private beach and good entertainment is compensated by tasty food, fresh renovation and not a high price.
The hotel is clearly suitable for people who don't plan to spend much time on its territory. Number 9. Nissi Beach Resort Hotel.
It is a 4-star hotel in Ayia Napa. What are the pros and cons?
The price of the rooms is not as high as in the other hotels located at Nissi Beach. It's a plus.
However, this beach is the most popular in Cyprus, so the beach and the hotel can be crowded. That's not good.
But, for the same reason, white sand and crystal blue water of Nissi Beach will delight even the most fastidious guests. It's great.
The evening entertainment is below average due to the fact that guests prefer to go out at night. Let it be a minus.
But, the Nissi Beach Resort is surrounded by tropical gardens, the largest at this beach. The hotel's green area is in the top 5 of the biggest gardens among Ayia Napa hotels. It's a plus.
However, please note that it is noisy and the rooms face the garden, because actually that rooms face the main road. It's a minus.
Nevertheless, the restaurant offers good food and booking rating of the hotel is 8.5. Very good. Overall, in our opinion, Nissi Beach Resort is a good 4-star hotel on a great beach. Maybe it is crowded and noisy, but we don't think it's overpriced.
Have a good time. Number 8. Atlantica Sun Garden Beach.
The resort has a huge green area with amazing views and big pools. It's definitely a plus.
However, the hotel doesn't have a private beach. You should walk 5 minutes to the sea. It's a small minus.
But when you get there, the crystal clear water of the Glyki Nero beach will amaze and relax you. Very good.
Entertainment could be better, though. There is only live music in the evenings. It's a minus.
However, the hotel offers tasty and varied food worthy of 4 stars. Besides, the rooms are renovated and look great. Very good.
Nevertheless, some guests are not satisfied with the quality of service. That is not good.
The booking rating of the hotel is 7.1. Good, but we are sure the rating will increase soon. Higher than 8 definitely.
All in all, the Atlantica Sun Garden Beach was recently renovated and it is a really good 4-star hotel now, in our opinion.
We recommend considering this resort as an option.
The next hotel is located on the same beach.
Number 7. Grecian Sands Hotel.
The hotel belongs to the Grecian Hotels chain of hotels, which are famous for their special style, high-quality rooms and delicious food.
Mind you, the hotel doesn't have any entertainment at all. We think this is a common policy of the Grecian Hotels chain. Maybe it will change. It's definitely a minus.
There is a brilliant beach nearby. You will completely relax in this crystal clear blue water. Great.
Unfortunately, the hotel is not new. So if you take a closer look, you will find a bit shabby places. It's a small minus.
At the same time, the hotel is pretty quiet because it is located far away from the main bars in Ayia Napa. It's good.
However, there is a lot of noise outside in the morning if you book a room with a village view. Staff and trucks arrive at the hotel at this time. This is a minus.
The booking rating is 8.5. Very good.
In our view, the Grecian Sands is a very good 4-star hotel with excellent value for money.
Number 6. Adams Beach Hotel.
It is a 5-star hotel. The territory is large and very beautiful, so there is always enough space for all guests. Rooms are clean and nice. It's a plus.
Main restaurant offers a lot of food, but it is not so tasty as expected for 5 stars. Let it be a small minus.
The hotel has its private beach, well protected from the waves. Besides, it's only a minute's walk to the Nissi beach. So, there are 2 beaches for any weather. It's great.
Mind you, rooms facing the hotel parking might be noisy due to the loud music from Ayia Napa Bar Street. That isn't good.
The hotel offers entertainment for children and adults. Very good.
However, classic rooms are old and not up to 5 stars. Sorry, but we recommend booking rooms of a higher class.
The booking rating of the hotel is 8.1. Very good.
All in all, the Adams Beach Hotel is a good hotel in an excellent location, but it isn't always up to 5 stars.
However, the price is not so high as in the other 5-star hotels. Have a good time. Number 5. Alion Beach Hotel. Some time ago, it was considered to be the best in Ayia Napa, but now something has changed.
This 5-star hotel provides a really high level of service and comfort. Excellent.
However, the hotel was built over 40 years ago, and the last renovation took place over 10 years ago. Therefore, the design of the rooms is rather outdated. It's a small minus.
Still, the beach is great and the hotel has its private sunbeds near the beach, which are assigned to each room. It's a plus.
The swimming pool isn't big enough. Let it be a small minus, given that there is a perfect beach nearby.
On the other hand, the hotel offers delicious and varied food worthy of 5 stars.
Unfortunately, there is no children entertainment at all. That is not good.
The booking rating of the hotel is 9.0. Excellent.
In our view, the resort isn't very convenient for families with children. But it looks like the Alion Beach Hotel is still a great place to stay.
It is located at a beautiful beach with clear blue water and offers high level of service at a relatively low price. Have a nice time. Number 4. Grecian Bay Hotel.
This hotel is one of the best 5-star hotels in Ayia Napa. It is located at an amazing beach with crystal clear blue water, where the hotel offers private free sunbeds. This is a big plus.
Rooms facing inland and east side may be noisy until 11 p.m. due to the proximity of Melissi Beach Hotel. It's a minus.
Grecian Bay Hotel belongs to the Grecian Hotels chain, which are famous for their special style, quality rooms, and delicious food. That is good.
Unfortunately, the hotel doesn't have any entertainment at all. Maybe it will change. It's a minus.
However, there is a beautiful green territory and a big pool. It's a plus.
Some areas and rooms of the hotel don't measure up to 5 stars. They are old and need renovation. It's a minus.
The booking rating of the hotel is 8.7. Very good.
In our view, the hotel isn't very convenient for families with children, and it is expected more beauty inside.
However, the resort has definitely the best beach on this shore. Have a good holiday. Number 3. Atlantica Aeneas Resort. It is a 5-star all-inclusive hotel located in Ayia Napa. Let's see its pros and cons.
The hotel has a large area, almost entirely occupied by a giant swimming pool. Around the pool there are the rooms with the direct access to the water. It's cool.
The hotel isn't at the beach line. You should walk 5 minutes to the most famous beach in Cyprus, Nissi Beach. It's a small minus.
On the plus side, there is good entertainment for children up to 9 years old.
But, in our opinion, the price of staying at the hotel is a bit too high. It's a minus.
However, the hotel offers tasty food, especially in the Green and Grill bar, which serves tastier food than in the main restaurant. Excellent.
On the other hand, adult night entertainment is poor.
The booking rating of the hotel is 8.6. Very good.
Atlantica Aeneas Resort is a very good hotel. Nevertheless, in our view, for this price it might be better to book a similar 5-star all-inclusive hotel with a higher level of service.
In any case, the Atlantica Aeneas Resort is in the top 5 hotels in Ayia Napa for families. Have a good time. Number 2. Atlantica Mare Village. It's a 5-star hotel located about 5 kilometers away from Ayia Napa.
The hotel has a huge green area, where many bungalows are located. It's cool.
In our opinion, the food in the restaurant is good, but not varied enough for a 5-star hotel. There is also no room service, which is not 5-star level. Let it be a small minus.
However, the hotel has its own beach, which only the hotel guests can use. That's a plus.
Despite the distance from the noisy city, the hotel might be noisy sometimes due to cleaning of the garden in the early mornings, or loud music. That is not so good.
But the rooms are beautifully designed and have modern equipment. The hotel offers entertainment for children and adults. Excellent.
Despite the huge territory of the hotel, the beach, the pool, and the restaurants can be crowded.
The booking rating of the hotel is 8.2. Very good.
All in all, the Atlantica Mare Village Hotel is like a small resort village with its own restaurants, beaches, and water attractions.
It's undeniable in the top 5 hotels in Ayia Napa for families. Number 1. Olympic Lagoon Resort Ayia Napa. It's one of the best 5-star all-inclusive hotels in Ayia Napa.
A lazy river flows through the large and green territory of the hotel like in water parks. Children will be delighted with water attractions and swimming pools. It's great.
The resort isn't at the beach line. You should walk 5 minutes to the sea. It's a small minus.
But when you get there, the crystal, clear blue water of Landa Beach will amaze you. It's a plus.
We don't recommend booking rooms facing the parking, because immediately behind the parking there is a noisy highway. That's not good.
The hotel offers evening shows for children and adults at a very high level, perhaps the best in Cyprus. Excellent.
However, it can be crowded and noisy during the day. Wedding receptions are often held at the hotel. This can also cause discomfort to some guests.
The booking rating of the hotel is 8.6.
In our opinion, it is perhaps the best family-friendly hotel in Ayia Napa. If you compare the price with the other all-inclusive hotels in Ayia Napa, the price of Olympic Lagoon Resort is only 10 to 20% higher. This is not much, considering its high level.
It was the top 15 hotels in Ayia Napa.
In addition, in our view, there are about 30 more hotels worth our attention in Ayia Napa. Let's continue our rating up to the top 50 and see what they look like.
There are 2 other 5-star hotels that are obviously good, but we couldn't rank them, because they've only just opened and don't have stable ratings yet. This is the Grecian Bay Beach Hotel and the Amanti MadeForTwo Hotel.
Subscribe to the channel. You will find a lot of useful information about hotels, beaches, and attractions in Cyprus.